Good evening, sir.
Is there some sir is here?
Yeah, I have seen his name, but yeah, he's there.
What is here?
Just, yeah, he's
Yes,
changed his name.
yes,
Sir?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm changing profile picture.
The genuine profile. Uh,
I hope our guest will join within 5 minutes because I need to change the hosting.
does he need to be host?
If he needs to use any,
Most
uh,
probably he doesn't need. He need to share
okay,
his PowerPoint.
Norika, what if you make co-host? Can you remember that in an Akbet program, a trainer did a foreign trainer did it right. She was the co-host and Sambai was the host, and that's how it continued. He shared the screen as well, right? I forgot her
yeah,
name.
yeah, I remember. It's about sharing the screen, but when it's about the breakout rooms using, that time it must be the
Oh,
host. So that's why I want to make sure that he's going to be using breakout room or not. Other than that, he can share. I can let him share, but I will allow this to share and do other
I
things.
understand. I understand.
And do other things. Yes.
Hello, Namaste, sir. Hello, Baman sir. Namaste.
Pranab seems to have multiplied his age in the pandemic.
No.
He looks so. I was actually having trouble in getting into Zoom.
Yes, I think
Thank God it worked. It worked out now.
yes. The whole world is now busy with online activity.
For sure, for sure.
And every day it is increasing.
Yes. And it's very sad to learn that like it's getting worse in Dhaka and other parts of Bangladesh.
Yes, the same thing is sometimes it is hard to reach, even hard to log in some person.
Okay.
And our government has not yet declared the normal situation for the educational institutions.
It's a
This
sad
is
story indeed.
yes. I don't know. And I know December is very soon, so we're expecting that nothing will happen this year.
Hello, namaste from Kathmandu. It's me, Pitambara Acharya.
Namaste, sir. Namaste.
We are locked in a room completely.
Pitambar, sir, welcome to the floor.
Thank you.
Happy to get you here in the 11th hour.
Yeah.
So we love to hear your stories too. You know, this is the platform for sharing and growing. It's
Right.
not like dictating. Am I right, Pranav?
Yes. And we are really excited to hear from Pitambar sir also.
Mm-hmm. So I have messaged you the PPT that I'm supposed to be working with. In case anything goes wrong here, you can be displaying it right from there.
Yes, we can manage.
So that can ensure the safety of the presentations.
Yes.
Yeah. with the session of Baman sir, my daughter studying in grade 12 took some MOOC classes, and still she is taking, and she has earned about 4 certificates: first aid, English for STEM, and psychological first aid, English for STEM, and then so many introduction to psychology, etc. Thank you, Baman sir. I frequently remember you for your encouragement and ever cooperation, and prompt reply in Messenger also. Thank you.
Happy for you, sir.
Good evening, Baman sir.
And good evening. Good evening.
Everyone joining from Nepal and Bangladesh. So, sir, would you use PPT, PowerPoint presentation?
Yes, I will be.
So, would you please check you can do that?
Okay, I'm going for it. Yes, here we
all
go.
All friends from Bangladesh. I also would like to say namaste, all friends of Bangladesh. In a program of JCs, I have taken a session of JCI Bangladesh. Thank you.
Yes, so glad to hear from you, sir. Some of we are also working with the JCI. Hello, Noreen.
Yes.
Yes, I have forwarded the PPT of Baman sir to you in case of emergency.
Okay.
If you can share it, okay? So if it happens anything like this.
Have you emailed me or sent?
No, just in Messenger. I have forwarded
Messenger.
it to me.
So I think Pranav, my laptop is kidding with me, because like it knows I have been troubling it a lot, more than 10 hours a day. So I wonder like why it's playing Frank. I mean,
and I think that it is overloaded.
Yes, of course it is. So it's wheeling round and round indeed. So can we go it the other way around, Noreen? Yes, please.
I am Rajaram Chaudhary.
Yeah, hi Rajaram. I could see you there.
Yes, yeah.
Glad to see you here.
Your computer is not working. No problem, because you are the computer. I know that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, welcome.
I wish not to be a computer because it's inhuman. It doesn't understand the pain of the teachers. Okay. Noreen, do you think you can be playing it from your side? I'm going okay now, I guess.
Yeah, I'm also checking. I'm saving your PPT.
Yes.
Yeah, I can do that.
If you save that on your
in
part,
case you face any problem. Yeah.
Yes.
So, Noreen, I think we can start now, isn't it?
Yes. We can start.
Okay. Resha sir is here. Resha sir.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Hearing. Okay. So we're going to start. Welcome everyone to this session, and we are really happy to have Mr. Baman Kumar Ghimire from Nepal. So Felix is really glad to have him with us, and we would also like to thank to our participants from different parts of the world, from India, from Nepal, and from Bangladesh. So a very good evening to all of you. So at the very beginning of the session, I would like to welcome our associate editor, who is also the principal of Blast International School, Mr. John Paul Sargent, to introduce our today's guest with the participants. Mr. John Paul Sargent is the associate editor of the Phoenix.
Thank you very much. So, our speaker today is a recipient of Australia Awards from the Australian government. He has also accumulated honours on the Teaching Excellence and Achievement Programme 2014, the Federal Assistance Award 2016, and the International Visitor Leadership Programme 2017 from the American government. Mr. Baman Kumar Ghimire can be found all over Nepalese academia. He is the guidance counsellor, coordinator for international collaboration and head of the Department of English at Motherland Secondary School, Pokhara. A passionate advocate for self-professional development and leadership, Mr. Ghimire is an executive committee member of Nepal US Alumni Network and leads a state alumni-initiated organization, GIST International Foundation, as its chief coordinator, Asia Pacific, as well as the country chief for Nepal. Along with giving regular classes at school, he facilitates students in preparing for global competition. He has given over 100 massive open online course sessions at home and abroad, with some impressive success stories of the students involved in online learning. Through his wide experiences of teaching and presenting in Nepal, Australia, USA, Canada, Bangladesh, and Vietnam, he also believes that no matter who you are and where you are, if utilizing resources smartly, anyone can excel in the global arena. We're delighted to have him with us today, and we hope that you all enjoy his session. I'd now like to pass over to our speaker. Thank you.
Thank you, Rasad sir. Namaste, everyone. Good evening. I do believe that we have the friends from Nepal, Bangladesh, and some of us must have been from India. So today it's my great privilege to be walking together with Phoenix. For sure, this is not the first time I'm here in the floor in the room of the Phoenix. I had the opportunity to attend some others in the past also. And today I feel much honored to be invited as it's one of the speakers for, I think, if I'm not wrong, this is your 7th session. Am I right, Pranav?
It's
Okay,
our
I guess, yes, thank you very much. So the title that I have been asked to speak on, and definitely I must not say that I have been asked to speak on, but something that I agreed upon, is the role of motivation in online teaching. Online teaching has been, I think, it's a burning issue these days. It's a hot topic these days in the world in the last 4 months because of the unexpected pandemic that everyone across the globe has been suffering from. And the term motivation is itself a huge term. And now I feel really bad that why I did not ask for the specification, but accepted this general term. And I was busy in different other sectors. That's the reason. Oh, this is really interesting and something that I have got some experience of, and I agreed upon. And thank you very much for Pranav for giving me such a heavy topic and for trusting me as a speaker for your session. And now, before I move on, I'd like to make an apology with every one of you here. I won't be able to go for the slides here because if I go for it, happen to be setting it wrongly, that's the reason it gets switched into order. So I will be going for a normal, I mean the grid form of the slideshow. So it won't be coming up in the full-fledged form. So hope it works. Is it visible to you, Pranav?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, before we move on, I would like to, I expect my friends, the participants here, to write down in the chat box what image comes in your mind, what words click your mind when there comes the term motivation. Would you please go for your words there in the chat box? Hope the chat box is open for everyone here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I would myself be getting into the chat box to see what remarks happen to be popping up with. So what words, what images happen to be clicking your mind when there comes the word uh, motivation. Sorry, like it's wheeling around. Yes, I believe I've got 4 responses. Oh, sorry. Yes, 4 responses so far. I'm trying to read you here. What words click your mind when there comes the term motivation? Thank you very much. So eagerness to do something, positive reply, inspiration, encouragement, getting someone ready to be engaged in something, always positive, desires, wills, motivation into love. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your input. Walking willingly, not without any pressure. Thank you, Rajaram sir. And yes, so enthusiastic to do something. Thank you. So I have got a bubble which comes up with different words on motivation. Oh, I think it's not supporting me at all now. Um, Pranab, can you please be playing it on from your side?
Yes.
Can you please be playing that one from your side? I mean, the PowerPoint slide. The PPT.
Yes. Yes, we can. I think that Noreen can do it.
Yes.
Sir, as I'm recording, can you do that by yourself, Pranab sir, or I have to pass the hosting? I can do that, but I'll, yeah.
But I can do that because I.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you very much. So the words that you have come up with are somehow accumulated here in this picture, and there comes another issue about. I mean, so we need to be thinking of. Oh, that happened to be. I mean.
Yeah, we can try from here. Pranab sir, please try from here. So if it doesn't work, then I'll do from my left. The thing is, it's recording, so I cannot minimize the screen.
Oh, it's fine. So I wonder why, like, it's cheating me a lot today.
Let's see, we'll find a way.
Yes.
Diti can try now.
Did you share with Diti?
No, I didn't. Diti, are you here? Hello, Diti.
Sir, I am using mobile phone.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So let's go into this part. Now, my question again. Now, I'd love to engage you people. Please don't feel it. So I have given 2 pictures here. One picture of the aquarium and the other picture of a fish in a polythene bag that is leaked. Okay, so it has got some leakages. So what description, what connection do you see between the pictures and the topic given there? Would you please be writing down in the chat box? What connection do you see between the pictures of the aquarium and the leaked polythene bag? Would you please go ahead with it? So you have seen the images. The images speak loudly about the motivation as well as the learning. So whether we call it the learning or the teaching, okay, they are somehow similar terms. You teach, and there are some others who are learning. And when you are teaching, you are at the meantime, you are also learning. So what description do you get? What connection do you see between the title and the pictures? So please write it down in the chat box. I would love to keep the audience engaged when I am running the session, or even when I'm giving the regular classes. Please don't feel irritated. Hope you don't mind. Let's try to use the critical and creativity of our brain. Yes, thank you very much. I can see 2 responses here. What connection do you see between the pictures and the title here? Okay, thank you. So, yep, I'm trying to get some more. I keep on taking the messages. I believe it may disturb you a lot. So I'll be happy if someone reads it out for me. Noreen, would you please be reading out what do you see? And I mean, what connection do you see between them? It's an open question for everyone. I believe 4 members have dropped the responses here.
Let me see.
Okay, someone can be reading out. Oh,
okay, it's about environment of learning, making learners free to think. Ways of teaching, making learners to explore.
Okay.
Natural learning, feel-free learning, and damage artificial condition.
Okay.
Freedom and exploration.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate your inputs. So this is what we need in our classes also. When we are giving the online classes, if you keep on imposing your ideas, if you think that you are just the transmitter of the knowledge, then definitely the students would turn passive. They may be turning off the video and going somewhere away. So what I am trying to display here is, I believe that fish represents the learning. So your learning, your achievement happens to experience the freedom, and the water is the motivation. Water is something that keeps the learning, I mean the fish alive. Same way, motivation is something that makes the learning alive. See this part, you have got enough water on one side. Okay, on my left, you can see enough water and the learning activities. I mean, all these different sectors, different facets of learning, they can be very independently flourishing. But see the other side, if you don't have the motivation, slowly the learning happens to be dead. So one of the, in one of the researches, Paris and Turner, they say that motivation is the engine for learning. If the engine gets damaged, then motivation becomes stagnant. I mean, sorry, the learning becomes stagnant. Learning cannot flourish at all. Learning cannot show its movement at all. So what I feel is motivation is something that makes you fresh, that makes your learning fresh, that multiplies the possibilities of the flourishing the ideas that you have acquired. And here I go for the next.
Sir, sorry to interrupt. I can share the screen if you need that. I have set up things.
Okay, thank you very much. So kind of you, Noreen. I'm going to stop it. I can't be struggling against it anymore.
Yeah, here it is. Can you see it on the screen?
I'm stopping mine first.
Okay, okay.
So I need to stop mine. Still believe like today I have been continuously using it from 8 in the morning now. So this is the reason it is heated a lot, I believe. And you have no way out. You can't turn your laptop off when
No,
you
you
are
can.
in this online world.
Yes.
So
So
I feel
every day too.
first I feel very sorry for the laptop. I can feel
All
its
right, it's
pain.
technical problem. We don't have any control over.
I can feel its pain.
Okay.
Okay, so the next slide, I believe the next slide, I'm trying to display that the schools have been closed because of the pandemic now. Because of coronavirus, the schools have been closed. People say the schools are closed, but on the other side, teachers are getting some kind of moral pressure, some kind of professional or pressure, that they are saying thank you to the teachers for whatever things they are doing for the goodness of the students. So the other side, we teachers are getting the pressures. Okay, so mine has been off.
Can you see mine? I have shared the screen also. Let me do it again.
Okay,
freshly.
I'm trying to see yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here it is.
Okay.
Can you see?
So I can see you, but
not the screen.
display, not the screen.
No, it's okay. So I can see now.
Oh, can you?
Okay, fine. I'm stuck in the first.
We can see the screen.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Hope it's the problem is on my part. Yes, it's coming up. So at the meantime, I think it's nice if we get the voice from some others rather than getting involved into this, I mean, PPT crisis. So I would like to hear some voices from a teacher. We have a teacher named Hiralal Alayar sir. Hiralal sir, would you please be taking the microphone and share us about your experience of why do you think motivation is very, very important one, and how the motivation has helped you improve the online classes on your in your part?
Good evening to all of you, and thank you so much, Baman sir, for letting me in to express my opinion regarding the role of motivation in teaching and learning process. I think we can have two types of motivation, like intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation is the drive someone has to fulfill the purpose. Sometimes only intrinsic motivation doesn't work. In that scenario, we need something triggering factor. These triggering factors are the external motivation. I think we teachers can play the role of extrinsic motivation while conducting teaching learning processes. I mean, of course, online learning is not as exciting as the face-to-face learning is. It's a kind of like a one-way process. So we need to play the important role. We as a teacher need to play the important role. Let me take some examples. Like we have been engaging our students in our school in like online courses. Online courses is the way of online learning as well. So last year, we had orientation about like massive online open courses from Baman sir. And then we started engaging our students to do some MOOC courses. Initially, some of the students were excited. They started doing some of the courses. But in course, in the meantime, there were not many students engaged. And then we started motivating the students. What we did is, once we get the certificates, we were distributing the certificates in the school assembly. That means when we recognize, when we celebrate the success, that's the most important factor to get other people motivated into something. So, and another thing is like setting the target. what we can do is, okay, we are going to do this and our target should be this. If we set the target for the students, then, and if we can buy in our target to the students, then they will support us. I mean, what we did is like, once we get the certificates, we used to announce that this is the number of certificate today. And we were setting the targets. By next week, this time, we'll be achieving this much like target by obtaining these many certificates. Will be the next one. So sometimes like pushing the students individually by taking their name also works for the motivation. I think without motivation, nothing happens actually in the world.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Hiralal sir. He brought us two issues. One issue is about recognizing the efforts made by the students, the efforts and the competence. So that is very, very important one for to uplift, I mean, to promote the achievements of the students. One, as I said, the something that motivates them can be recognizing the efforts. And next one is about setting the goal. Definitely, we can be saying that miles to go before I sleep. We can borrow the term from Raghunath Tagore now. So thank you very much, Hiralal sir, for bringing up the things. I'm sorry, like, can we go to the next slide? So next slide is, as I said, it's about the COVID. Now, COVID has closed the schools. I mean, because of the COVID, the schools have been closed, and the teachers are getting some kind of ethical, professional, and some moral, I mean, in a sense, like they are feeling some kind of pressures that, oh, I should be. If I don't do it, then who is next? So this is the reason, like they are, in a sense, they are indirectly compelled, okay, invisibly compelled to run the online, to give the online classes. So if I think of the teachers from our part of the world, I'm not talking about the teachers from the other part of the world where the classes are already well set and the students are in good access to internet and the devices too. But typically for the teachers from our part of the globe, we have got a number of pressures indeed. Despite these obstacles, we have been trying to give the online classes. And for teachers like us who are at the budding stage of online teaching, we do have different pressures. And what happens is there is coming up the things now, like the teachers, they just open the doors. Okay, the teachers are just the agents to open the doors, but the students need to enter themselves. So there are some codes coming up these days, and this gives a kind of, and what makes them enter the room then? Then comes the question, like how they are going to enter the room then, and why? What are they going to get it? Because they have been growing up amid the fear that and the COVID fear, and at the meantime the schools are closed and teachers are asked to give the classes and guide the students in a different way, and the students are asked to get into the world. And what makes them continue the classes then? That is really a serious issue. Now my question, okay, I think the teachers who are in the class now, they are also the representative of those invisibly or indirectly imposed teachers in the online world. Now my question for you is, what makes you continue, what makes you start or continue online teaching? Would you please be writing it down? During this context, in this context, what makes you continue online courses? What motivates you continue or start online teaching? Would you please be writing it down there in the chat box? Be open. Once again, the question for you, I believe because of the unstable internet connection, you too might not have heard my question clearly. What makes you continue teaching online? Is we are talking about teaching online. What motivates you continue teaching online? Or what motivates you start teaching online? Would you please write down your opinions? Okay, thank you very much. To boost the foundation of our area, thank you very much. Okay, I'm trying to read out. Okay, enjoyment of seeing the students improve. Thank you very much. It's our responsibility as a teacher to educate the students. That's nice. Thank you very much. Okay, so next one, yeah, we shall go for about half an hour now. So sincerity and the fulfillment demand of this business, my consciousness. Okay, thank you. To adjust myself in the new normal. Thank you very much. You're trying to adjust yourself in the new normal. Helping the students. Thank you very much. Helping the students in difficult times. No alternative at all. Thank you, Deepak sir. So the lacking of the guardians. Okay, thank you. Come on over the subject. Thank you to keep the students on the track of learning. Thank you. Thank you very much. Responsibility of the teacher. Okay. These are the issues that motivate you a lot. But there is the other side of the coin also. Let's think not philosophically. Let's try to be a down-to-earth teacher. Let's think practically. There are too many issues that we people have been struggling against. Excuse me, can you please take us to slide number 6? Sixth slide. We are done with 5th slide.
I'll go back.
Yes. Okay. 6th slide shows that now at this point, the parents guiding the students is next to impossible. For example, in my case, I'm a teacher. My better half is also a teacher, and we have got 2 little kids. And I have to give 6 hours a day class. I have been giving 6 classes a day, an hour each, 6 hours a day. And my better half has to give 3 classes a day. And how can she manage her time to be with the kids in their classes? It's difficult for them. I mean, next thing, parental observation, supervision is also difficult. How can you be making sure that the students are in your class? The students have been attending the classes, but are you sure they are participating in your class? Can you be making a close observation of everyone there in the class? Can everyone come through the video and ensure you that they are taking the class? It's unlike our face-to-face classes. See the challenge that the teachers have been living with. Now, the responsibility on the part of the teachers is not just to prepare the lessons, not just to prepare the PowerPoints now. I made the draft yesterday and I started taking the PowerPoints at 3:30 this afternoon. And I had another session at 6 o'clock. So in about 2.5 hour time, I have to make everything ready. That's the reason I'm not so sure. Like, I don't say I'm not so sure. It's sure. I'm sure that it has not been made perfectly. I feel really, really sorry for you. I beg for your pardon indeed. I haven't been able to make it because I'm a teacher. I'm not a facilitator. I'm not trainer. I'm not a trainer. I'm not a professional trainer indeed. So as a teacher, now see the responsibilities of the teachers. So what I feel is the parents have got multiple responsibilities. They cannot be supervising the involvement of the students. And the distraction is very, very high in the classes. How can you be making sure that when you are giving the classes, the students are not Facebooking? How can you be making sure that when you are giving the classes, the students are not Instagramming? How can you be making sure that the students are not Twittering? Facebook is much better than our tedious lectures now. Instagram is much far better than our face. They can get much more handsome face than ours. And some nice talks, beautiful videos, attractive videos there. So despite all these challenges, now I'm coming to the role of the teachers in online learning. Then now our role is multiplied exponentially, indeed, quite in an unprecedented way. We are just talking about 21st generation. Oh, 21st century students, new generation students are coming up with challenges. Now think of the present. You have to teach and you have to help them learn also at the same time. And how can you guarantee that your teaching, your lecture, you have been making your thought, thought really, really tired, but still we cannot ascertain that students are getting us now. And next thing, so can you please go to 7th slide?
This one?
Yes. So you are still on the 4th, and I'm done with the 6th.
Okay. And here. Do you want me to go back or go
no,
forward?
go down. Like we can't see the slides moving, Naurin. I'm sorry, we can't see the slides moving. We are still on 4th slide. Pranav, am I right, or is the problem only on my part?
I have been changing.
Slides are not changing. We are still on the same slide.
Yes, we are still on the same slide.
Okay, let me check again. I'll stop sharing and.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So now at this juncture, okay, thank you very much. So we are on 7th one. 7th. Okay, thank you. Okay. So far as online learning is concerned, online teaching is concerned, there are 3 different layers. One, the learners. See the font size, the learners. Second one, the policy makers. Okay, and the third one, the teachers. And if we see at present, who is at superpower? The students, the learners. They have complete control over, okay, thank you. They have complete control over our classes. It's upon them how the output of our effort can be. Okay? And then comes the policymakers. The teachers are at the bottom. We teachers are really insignificant indeed in this part. So at this juncture, I'd like to get the voice of some students. Like, I would like to learn the stories from the students. Were there any such instances when the online teaching, the teachers, the advice given by the teachers in the online platforms have really changed the way they thought about the life and the world? Were there any such instances? So I'd like to get the voice from Jivan Adhikari. Do we have Jivan Adhikari here? Jivan Adhikari, over to you, please. Please, we'd like to hear your experience of how the online classes have changed the way you live, how the online classes have changed the way you learn. Please go ahead, Jivan.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jivan Adhikari from Pokhara, Nepal. I'm glad to meet you all and share my views on the role of motivation in online learning.
Okay. Can you please be coming through the video, Jivan?
Sir, I have a network issue.
Thank you very much. Go ahead, please.
So we all started 2020 by saying Happy New Year, but COVID-19 suddenly came and ruined the situation. Our schools were closed, and about 1 month, I simply passed my time watching movies and so on. Then came online class. At the beginning, I thought it was useless. When I used to be in class, I used to mute myself and turn off video and listen to the teacher simply. And the technical problems used to irritate me a lot. When I had the hunger for knowledge, the technical problems used to disturb me a lot. The electrical problem used to kick me out of my class time and again. Sometimes when I was going to ask a question, I could not unmute myself too. Such problems made me and still makes me feel that I should leave the classes. But my perception about the classes changes gradually with the time. My teachers made the class more interesting than it was before. Now we play mind games, quiz before starting or leading the courses. Especially my science teacher motivated me to learn more, search more, and gain more. Before online class, in class, I used to speak English rarely. I was dependent on teachers for knowledge. But after the entry of online class, I daily search about at least 20 new words that I find difficult. I write stories, poems, etc. So online class have helped me learn in this situation which are beyond my reach. So I have improved. So it has been a gift for me. So in class, I was limited within 4 walls, not more than that. But in virtual meet, I am not limited. My teachers have been motivating me a lot for thirst for knowledge. It's increasing and is fulfilled too. I was procrastinating before, but not now. So this makes me keep in the virtual world. Online classes have encouraged, motivated me to learn more. As in online class, we are connected virtually, so the class is not limited within the formal class. Now I have participated in online classes and I have got various online courses certificates, which makes me feel proud. The previous me that found online class useless is now enjoying the same class. Now I am profoundly keen to learn. So I have started my YouTube channel to learn and share others what I have learned. With the influence of online class, I've gone through various trainings, seminars, and webinars, and I am with you today. So I salute you online class. Now I regret why I spent my first month without attending online class, and I would like to thank those everyone who motivated me to go in online class. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jivan. You have been speaking your heart. So this is what I was trying to switch. This is the reality. The reality is that learners at the forefront, and then policymakers, then the teachers. But now, if teachers can change the way they teach, okay, how what sort of changes we can be bringing in the life of the student. This is what I intended to say. Thank you very much, Rajaram sir. Like, of course, teachers role is very, very important. Okay, this is what I was trying to stress here. So can we go to next slide, number 8? We don't have more than 10. Number 8, please. Next slide,
Yes,
please.
sure.
Okay, thank you. So on the part of the teachers, then, why the teachers, I mean, what is the role of the motivation in teaching? Why the teachers need to be motivated? I said, even at the beginning, teachers have got dual roles. One, first thing, they have to motivate themselves. They have to set some goals and then work. Then on the other side, they should be motivating the students on the other part too. They live with multiple responsibilities. They are the fathers, they are the mothers, they are the teachers, brothers, sisters, sons, daughters now. And even the family and the society, so many people expect something from them. And on the other hand, as I said, the change in the scenario, the pandemic has asked for some different roles, some different responsibilities from the teachers. And other thing is very, very important one, health issues. Okay, see the neck problem. We have been having the problem on the nape. Okay, so the nape problem, so backbone problem, and the eyesight. I said this is my 10 plus hours in the screen. So how poor my eyesight might go. So, and other thing, technical issues, it's sure, and defining professionalism. Now, I do not completely agree with what the friends have said at the beginning about what keeps you hooked in the online teaching. I remember one of my friends said some years back, what he said was, a teacher is like a car. He said, this is the sentence that he brought, I'm like a car. I move as much as my administration offers me the petrol. As much petrol as the administration gives me, I can move accordingly. Now, I feel somehow This works with the teachers also. Think of the time. The lockdown started in March, April, May, June, July, August. It's a 6th month now. How many of us have got the salary? How many of us have been paid fully? And how much time, how much additional time we have worked so far? And have the guardians or the government or the school administration have duly been recognizing the efforts made by the teachers? Do you still feel that the students have been truly respecting your presence and your efforts or not? How often you have been shouting at the students to speak up? You are making the question during the classes, but still you feel they are indifferent to your questions. So now is the time to redefine the professionalism. And when you are redefining the professionalism, there comes the point of the motivation. What motivates you? If your students respond you in the class, that's fine. Yes, go on. Okay, you are talking about, people are talking about the responsibility of the teachers. It's our responsibility. We see very nice to see the students learning. What about we? Have you been earning good to sustain your life? Okay, I'm speaking from the perspective of the teachers in Nepal. More than 200,000 teachers in Nepal have not get the salary in the last 5 months. And their landlords are asking for the rent. I feel that they are in a big pressure to buy the food items for their kids, let alone thinking of themselves. No? Now, at such times, can they still be dreaming for the students learning high? So I remember one of my friends who said this afternoon is, what keeps them in the online courses, in online classes these days, online teaching these days, the teachers, the main motivation for the teachers to keep them in online teaching these days in Nepal is the job security. If they say, no, I can't teach, then they are fired. Okay, we are going to look for another teacher. I remember, so Pitambar sir is here. He knows the reality of the Tribhuvan University, the biggest university in Nepal, the oldest and biggest university in Nepal. It has got over 1,000 teachers who are hired to teach on the daily wage. They are the wage laborers. They are working as the wage laborers. And now the university administration has been making a phone call to the teachers. Can you teach or not? If you don't teach, we are looking for the alternatives. They haven't been asking, do you have the laptop? Do you have the internet connection? And even if you want, I can't buy my laptop now. It's really challenging me. I can't buy my laptop. There's no laptop in the market. So this is the time to redefine the professionalism. Now we are scared if we are going for a zero-sum game. It's a zero-sum. You keep on playing, you keep on walking and walking. What are you going to get? The students are definitely going to salute your efforts. But after how long? 10 years, 12 years, 15 years? Will you be alive if it goes this way? So, and next one, for sure, motivation is very, very important. And this is what I feel. So the learners as well as the policy makers need to be aware about the importance of the motivation on the part of the teachers. They need to be thinking of it. Otherwise, the classes, the entire learning process will be disrupted. So if the teachers are motivated, definitely they can go for some innovative exploration. Can we go to the students part? I mean the 9th slide.
Sure. Yeah, it is.
So here we come on the part of the students. So why the learners? I mean, when we are talking about the importance of, I mean, the role of motivation on online teaching, teaching is incomplete when we just talk about the teachers. Okay, teachers are motivated, but if the students are not there, then how can you be ensuring the good output, strong output of your efforts there then? So the students, I mean, the motivation on the part of the students is also equally important. And at this juncture, I'd like to get a voice from a student, a little girl from a 9th grader from Nepal, Miss Richa Suri. So we'd like to hear your voice. Please be short, be precise. Go to the point and explain us like how the online teaching has motivated you to be more innovative, to come up with some different layers of achievements. So Richa Suri, are you here in line?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please go ahead, Richa. And please come through your video, if possible.
Yes, sir, my video is on.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead, please.
Thank you so much, Baman sir. Namaste everyone here. I am Richa, a 9th grader of Gurukul Academy, a school from far western part of Nepal. To link my sharing with concerns of today's topic, I would like to recall my days from late March and early April, or just after 1 month of lockdown, when online education had been dramatically a regular part of students' lives. For me, it had already been long since our physical schools were closed. Being a child of educated parents, I wouldn't say that I was completely idle or out of learning access, but I have really realized that learning is a very beautiful process. If I don't take otherwise, I would say it is slightly mysterious, at the same time very complex too. Process is not that straight or linear how it looks like. I meant only accessibility doesn't ensure engagement or real productive engagement. First 1.5 months I was with self-scheduled online learning phase. There I didn't have any fixed target or pattern of learning, though my background knowledge and awareness on MOOCing helped me a bit, which was kind of droplets of Baman sir MOOC campaign in 2016. I hardly had done few free online courses. Eventually, my mom posted some updates on a Facebook wall, which Baman sir shared to the wider community. In fact, that single click of my guru, my mentor Baman sir, was a huge motivation for me, and honestly a kind of pressure on me to maintain that expectation of people who have been hearing me or absorbing me. I felt like I owe them because he extended the opportunity to share my success stories of my online learning journey in many national and international platforms, though virtually. Then I never stopped, went on and on with MOOCing. So far I have completed more than 100 courses from different renowned universities around the world. And now I realize sometimes motivation doesn't need verbal appreciation, rather it emerges by accelerating responsibility. Here, it wouldn't be fair if I don't mention my journey of virtual learning related to my school curriculum. Honestly speaking, first few days it was overwhelming. It was exciting indeed to meet our teachers and friends, reaching back to our course materials, but 1 or 2 hours of live classes by teachers wasn't working to meet the expectation, or maybe the label, the type of motivation I needed. I would say we were psychologically not ready to accept the learning opportunity extended by online resources independently. It is maybe because we are the product of a very structured or fixed, safe teaching learning system. Back in classrooms of our schools, we were more acquainted to guided practice and more frequent feedback from teachers. It's a transition time. Really was a high time for us to shift as an independent learner within virtual learning system. The good news is that it didn't remain same for longer. Gradually, things start becoming smooth and natural for me. In context of our place, we teachers and students both grew together with our virtual learning expectations and outcomes.
Yeah, thank you, Richa. I'm sorry for interrupting you. So I'm sorry, like the teachers might have felt a little, experienced a different test. This is what I love to do in my presentations, because it's what motivates the students for learning. And also this is what motivates some other teachers to bring some new practices in their classes. Okay, so I just wanted to
so Baman sir, can I interrupt you for 1 second?
Please.
Sir? No, I would just like to thank Richa Suri on behalf of the Phoenix team, so for sharing her experience with us so nicely. So thank you, Richa Suri. Good luck to you, and thank you, Baman sir, also for bringing her to us. Actually, we really enjoyed her speech.
Thank you,
Richa.
thank you very much. So this little girl has completed over 40 online courses during this pandemic period. Now 40 massive open online courses indeed, and she has also developed the YouTube video on guiding others how to take the online course. And these days she is trying to promote herself as a mini teacher. So she is giving some instructions in her videos on some grammatical aspects and the writing aspects. And where you go, Richa, I really salute your effort. Thank you very much. And I'm sorry for interrupting you, because I do have a couple of students waiting for their turn. Now, into the 9th slide, please. Ma'am, can we go to the 9th slide? Okay,
yeah.
Thank you. So why the students need to be motivated then? So it's for sure, it's for the self-development, and of course, when you are learning online, it's what we call the autonomous learning. You are learning all on your own. And what happens is sometimes autonomy tends to be autocratic. And even in order to control this, you need to motivate the students in time. And next one, there are some high chances of the disruption through the distractions. And for sure, there are lots of theories coming up about the motivation. So, but it is believed that when you are in online teaching, intrinsic motivation works more than the extrinsic motivation, because it's not like where you can be giving the chocolates or the pens or any kind of rewards in the like in the face-to-face classes. So what you need to do is you should be applying some tricks on making, helping them be intrinsically motivated. And of course, the online teaching, okay, online teaching helps the students to be stuck on the floor. I feel very sorry, as Rajaram sir had said, I feel very sorry to those thousands of students who are not in the access of the online classes. And I'm really scared what happens when they come back to their conventional classes. Will the spirit for learning, will the enthusiasm for the learning be as strong as it was before, or that happens to be erased with time? For sure, the spirit, they will be, during this period, they can be in some other sectors, they can be deeply engaged in other sectors, and it's difficult for them to jump back into the conventional class. So what happens is, when you are in the online classes, the students will be stuck in learning. No? They won't be off the track. So, and for sure, it's necessary to maximize the achievement. This is, and in order to motivate the students, I'd like to stress that motivating the teachers is really important. And for now, motivation to the teachers is possible when you respect the effort that they have been making, whether that is in the verbal form or in the form of the salaries that the people are getting. So I feel really sorry. I'm speaking on behalf of, even on behalf of those teachers who are not getting the salaries during this period. Okay, let's go to the last slide and we can go for the QA session. So how to motivate, like how you can how you can be motivating the students in your classes then. So as I said, if you can motivate your students properly, then they can be paying you back, duly paying you back. And in order to motivate them, you have to grow up some skills. The way I have given some points here, like constructive or timely feedback, acknowledge the academic challenges, personal connection to the subject matter, help them be connected to the subject matters, and have them set their goals, and not to impose, but to co-create, help them create with you. I say, as you can be asking, for example, when you are asking your students to take the online classes, you too can be taking the same. You are asking the students to be busy in some projects, you also be busy in the same project. I mean, the alike type of projects. This is how the motivation can go parallelly. So what I'd like to stress at the end is, keep smiling, keep clapping, appreciate the efforts made by the learners as well as the teachers. So this is a kind of, I mean, it's like the two sides of the coin. You cannot be saying that like the role, I mean, motivation is very, very important in online teaching, not just for the teachers, but also for the students also. The students are not motivated, then your effort is like watering the sand. Okay, so and on the side of the teachers also, if the teachers are not motivated, then they cannot make some smart inputs. So in order to have, I mean, maximize the achievements on the part of the learners, you have to think for motivating both the sides. And I have given some points on why motivation is necessary for the teachers and why motivation is necessary for the students. I think this is how I have to stop. But before I end up, I would like to get a voice from a student. Please be short and be original. So be fluent. May I have Dipti Bhandari on the floor? Just a short story about how the engagement in online learning, I mean, has motivated you to be a better person. Dipti, are you here in the group?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, please go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, sir. First of all, good evening. Hi, namaste. I'm Dipti Bhandari, currently a middle school student in Nepal. So talking about my experience in learning through this online forum, they have been amazing. Initially, when the classes began, it was like I had this thought that the online classes are not going for a long time. The condition will ease down slowly and we will just go back to our school and just get normal to just just the way we used to do in the previous years. But one thing that COVID, this crisis, has taught me the most is life will not always be the way we have imagined. And yes, it has been almost more than 3 months since I've started learning through online. And especially in a country like Nepal, where education is still yet to go hand in hand with the technology, I realized it was very much easy and very much the teachers easily just get along with the online education, with the technology, and the students as well. And just their determination, their eagerness of them to share their ideas with us students touched my heart. From that point onwards, my entire perception of viewing online education has been redefined. I'm now more excited to learn through the online classes, through this online learning, and this has been very much fruitful for me. This change in me, my teachers, their willpower, and our learning has seemingly keeps me motivated. Well, I guess the blackboards and whiteboards have been changed now into PowerPoint presentation of our screen, but that also never, but I think that the eagerness for us to learn and the teachers to teach is the same. In fact, in my perspective, it is more than what it used to be in the previous previous days. So yes, this is what I think. The same factor and the thing that now education will not be limited within the four walls of our classroom keeps me hooked up with the online classes, with the online learning. And yes, lastly, I hope that this just goes on, this initiation that has been taken, this change in the concept that people had about education will be our future. Yes, lastly, I'm having a very much great time learning online. And I hope that every one of us are also having a great time getting along with the technology, learning new things, and being a part of new normal. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Before I go to the question session, let me end up with one example. Okay, what happened? One example of role of motivation in online teaching. Just one example addressing to the point. What happened in back into my school is the teachers were not getting the salary, and it was under question mark. So at the end of May, the teachers got, we started at the beginning of the May, the online classes at the beginning of the May. We are a private school, and the guardians have not paid the fee yet. And the school managed to pay the teachers on their own. And what I have noticed, and slowly I noticed the teachers making better presentations, the classes were better more interactive. I found like, oh, it's working well. And next thing, we held the meetings with the guardians, and some of the guardians appreciated the teachers, even pointing out the teachers. They felt really glad. Oh yes, if you keep working, if you keep giving better, then you get the recognition of your works. So this is also how the words, wow words from the guardians, the salaries, and the student participation. We happen to get, more students getting into the classes, and they were responsive in the assignments given to the teachers. So this kind of response given by the students, as well as the all words from the guardians, and the salary from the school administration. Three ways: school administration, guardians, and the students. These three forces contributed in making our classes much more effective. Now we have got close to 100% students taking the classes. The examinations are going pretty well. The assignments are submitted in time. So it feels like I'm back to normalcy. So thank you very much. Over to you again, Nauin. You can go for the QA session. And I'm sorry, like, I'm not a trainer. I'm here just to share. And everyone here, almost everyone is a teacher and has experienced the online learning in one way or the other. So let's take it as a sharing session. Thank you.
Thank you, Baman sir, for your lively presentation and helping us with some of the tips and strategies to motivate our students during this pandemic time. And thanks enough again for bringing up, like you have helped us to bridge Nepalese and Bangladeshi teachers, and we are really grateful for this. And now is the question answer session. So we will, this is our open platform for all the participants, our teachers, wonderful teachers from Bangladesh and Nepal. So you are open to ask any questions or your comments, please leave it, or you can just speak up, or we can write in the chat box as well. So again, at the end of our session, we will request you to turn on your camera. We'll take a group photo. But now it's question answer time. So we just go on. Have any question? Or any comments for our speaker?
I was not focusing typically on the teachers, and I do believe that when we talk about teachers, there come three layers. Please.
Pranam sir, can I allow to say something?
Of course you are.
Am I allowed?
Please.
This platform is open for all, please.
I am Rajaram Chaudhary. Thank you very much, Baman sir. And I am very happy to hear from you, Nepal. You
Rajaram
explained.
sir, you are very famous.
No,
In
no.
Nepal, in Bangladesh, yes.
Thank you, Pranab sir. Baman sir,
Yeah, please.
actually, I'm very happy to hear from the Nepali students that they are very, very up to date. Their English pronunciation is excellent and their presentation is good too. And how can I give the responsibility of motivation? Mr. Baman or the teachers from Nepal? It's an excellent job. They have explained nicely the students of Nepal. Okay, we have learned something from you. You are not trainer, you were expressing, but I have joined many sessions of you, and I'm really grateful to have something from you. Thank you very much, Nepal.
Thank you.
Baman sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. It's my pleasure, sir. Pleasure to
Babu
be
sir,
working with you.
may I ask for some suggestions from you?
Yeah, please, sir.
Actually.
Please, sir.
So, what do you think that how can we check the dropout from online classes?
Okay, thank you very much, sir. So
You
that's
say
an
in our
interesting
real classroom, we can check it, yes. But how can we manage it?
Yeah. So when I was drafting this presentation, I was thinking of writing of dropouts, and as I said, like motivation is a broad issue, so I avoided that one. So far as the the dropout rate is concerned, on my case, Pranab sir, when I am giving the classes, I try to be lively. So what I said is like try to bring some icebreakers in the classes, make some questions, interesting questions, ask some jokes. Okay, for sure, like it may not sound like you are teaching. Now, if you try to be a teacher, you become a big failure. Be a friend. Be a funny friend. Make fun of your friend. And as Pranab sir and Noreen and Rajaram sir, you know well, the American culture now. Like when we see, oh, Rajaram sir, I love your spectacles now. Oh, Pranav sir, you have got wonderful hairstyle. I like it. Appreciate them. Even if you don't, appreciate them. You might have experienced it back during your programs in USA now. Like they keep appreciating you, even if they haven't closely observed you. So don't miss to appreciate the efforts. And next thing, what I believe is when you are giving the classes, don't think that it's just your students who are listening to you. There can be a guardian sitting by you, by them, a brother, sister, uncle, aunt, father, mother, and they don't want to be insulted. And when you appreciate them, see, mom, my teacher always finds me very talented. Dad, you always keep me keep barking at me. No, see, my teacher says that I give very strong reasons, and you people always keep commenting on me for giving unreasonable reason. Okay, there is a something. Okay, they have got something that they feel appreciated. Don't miss appreciating them. And like I remember in my last class I was playing mother. Now this is I'm not so sure whether you are familiar with the term. I wonder what is called for tum tum in Bengali. We call it's tum tum. No, she I'm playing mother. I was giving them the examples of the application of in and with, and I didn't describe them through the pictures. I could have extracted lots of slides from the Google itself, uh, but I applied myself. No? I put on the cap. Okay, I'm in cap, something that you have put on. I'm in cap, and it's the bald head, and I call it. See my regional airport. It's my regional airport, not the international. Slowly, it's being international airport, and the houseflies can be landing. So try to make the classroom a fun, and I believe this is how you can be bringing the students in the class. And next thing, to answer the question from Pranav, not everyone can make their video on because of the internet connections. Not everyone can have a strong connection to internet, but ask frequently the students to keep their video on. Okay, Dipti, please keep your video on. Thank you very much. You look very beautiful today, no? So I love the hat that you have put on, Dipti. Good. And then you keep teaching for 10 minutes. Then you go to Noreen, and Noreen, how are you, dear? Are you still in my class? Hope you are, dear. Can you sing a song for me? So the students will keep waiting for your class. Okay, this is Noreen's class. This is Rajram sir's class. Oh, I have to attend it at any cost. So I believe this way you can keep them in your classes. And as I said, you cannot be gifting them anything. Though something that you can give them very easily is your smile and the appreciation. Don't miss it. It doesn't cost. Intrinsic motivation is highly effective in keeping the students in the online classes. Thank you very much. Sorry. Back to you again.
Baman sir.
So please.
Baman sir, can I say something?
Please, sir.
If as a teacher I cited, if I have cited any student's name in the online class, he is automatically motivated, I think. Am I right or wrong?
Sorry, I couldn't get it.
Baman sir, if I have cited any student's name in the online class, Mr. Karim, tell me, then he is automatically motivated, I think.
Yes, I agree. I
Calling
don't
out the
agree, but
names.
I super agree.
Yes.
Super
Yes,
agree with you.
cited the name, and appreciation is one kind of motivation, I think. Okay, thank you very much.
That's nice.
Sir,
That's nice.
we have a question in the chat box.
Please.
Ehtesham Karim sir, how can parents keep their children motivated during this online class?
That's an intriguing question indeed now. So far as the parental role is concerned, I can't exactly say it this way. What happens is not every guardian might be equally educated, and not every guardian might have had the access and might have heard of, might have seen might have read the importance of the online classes. On my part, like I have got some students who have been amazingly achieving in the American universities now, and they give the credit back to the online courses that they have given long time back. They are used to taking the online courses, but what happens is the guardians need to be aware by those who know the value of it. And I don't think like the only thing that they can be doing is be by them. Okay, if you are a father, if you are a mother, if you are an uncle or aunt, be by the students as far as possible and say, oh, I like it. Oh, I love your response. The teacher had asked you the question, and I feel really nice that you were answering very smartly. I really appreciate your answers. This is what they can be doing. Otherwise, I don't think that every guardian knows the value of online learning. But when the kids are taking the online courses, they have to try their best to be by them and gives a thumbs up. And for this, my dear teachers, keep asking the questions to the students. I started my session with a question, and in between, again, I asked the question, and at the end, I criticized you. That I said, I do not completely agree with you. These are thus the philosophical issues. Now, what we call, we are not in Platonic age. It should not be spiritual all the time. Oh, it's our responsibility. We should be working for them. And who works for your plates then? Your plates are empty. We have to think from that perspective also. Okay, please, back to you again.
Yeah, Ehtesham sir has added another sentence like my younger daughter is losing her interest, but elder one is okay. So sir is struggling with the younger baby.
Okay, thank you. This happens. I have got my 7-year-old boy, and the 4 years. Next one is 4 years old. And what we try to do is we appreciate them. And my kid keeps on. Those kids are very, very eager to take the classes, and they keep on, even if the teacher doesn't ask the question, we tell them, the teacher had displayed it. Okay, tell me what's the answer of that one. My child gives the answer. Okay, 2 plus 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5. That, yes, you are amazing. I think you are more talented than that guy now. You are more talented than your teacher now. So for now, the students demand your extra time, and we have to manage ourselves the best. There's no any other alternatives at all. On your part, you can apply some extrinsic motivation now. I say, okay, if you answer it well, if you attend to the class, I'm going to give you one Hajmola tablet. My 4-year-old boy loves Hajmola tablet. Now I'm going to give you one Hajmola tablet. It works well on him. And that's extrinsic motivation now.
Thank you. We got another question from Krishna
Baman
Datta.
sir.
Yes, sir, please.
Okay.
Please, sir.
Yeah.
No, ma'am. Please proceed on. Please proceed.
Okay. Baman sir, how can we collect assignments and feedback from students who are not privileged with gadgets or internet?
Okay, so in that case, I believe we had Pranab sir or somebody. We have Rajon and others from India, sorry, Bangladesh coming up here. I had one kind of interaction session with the friends from different countries now. So, so far as those students who haven't been able to drop the assignments, you should be looking for the alternative methods, and the method that is applicable in my part of my part may not be applicable in your case. So what we are doing is we are giving them the worksheets, and they bring the worksheets in every 15 days. Okay, they bring the worksheets in every 15 days. We offer them 2 flexible days when they can, 1 or 2 flexible days they can be dropping the worksheets, and we go to collect them. And when we collect them in different classrooms now. So far as the assignment, checking assignments, grading is concerned, I'm sorry, I at the beginning I said I really feel sorry to those students who are left behind, who are kept away from the mainstream of learning. And mainstream of learning for now is online learning, and I do feel very sorry for them, and need to think for the applicable strategies in your context. Okay, there's no other way than giving them the worksheets. And what you can be doing is make the messenger groups, and if they can access the messengers now, or if they can access the messenger from some of their friends, they can be getting the questions from them. This is also how you can be sending them the works. They can keep sending you the works. And for sure, the governments, whether that's in India or in Bangladesh or in Nepal, they are going to reset the structures for the grading. They have to, because they cannot be making the same structures for the grading for those who are taking the online courses and for those who are underprivileged. And that's it from my side.
Noreen, I think there are some questions from Richa. Can you just address this?
Richa, yes, Richa Suri, she has asked a question for Bangladeshi teachers. I'm wondering if this is possible. Is virtual learning is valued as academic year by government of Bangladesh? She is curious to know whether virtual learning is valued as academic year for Bangladesh.
Different authorities are trying to lay down the policy that how it could be assessed actually. And what our policymakers, even with the teachers, are trying to do actually just to make the learning ongoing, make the learning spontaneous actually. Okay, so we're not worried about the specific exam or the promotions. So we all are observing the situations, but just one thing we just keep in our mind as a teacher, that learning should not stop actually.
So this is what I do believe now. I feel now the motive behind the online learning, online classes, is not just for the assessment indeed, but as I said, when we keep them in online classes, they will have less chances of engaging themselves in some unwanted activities. So for sure, the online classes has curtailed their Facebook time. Online classes has curtailed the time of the teenagers, the young students, time into the cartoons or some other YouTube videos, unwanted YouTube videos, and the kind of unwanted chattings. So all these disruptive behaviors now are dropped down. I don't say it has eliminated, but it has been dropped down. And the students are at least learning something and revising what they had learned in the past, and also adding some more ideas into what they into the existing knowledge indeed. So I agree with Pranav that the motive of online learning is not the grading, but the engagement, productive engagement. Thank you.
Thank you. Ishtiak sir, I think Ishtiak Munshi sir is here. Ishtiak sir, would you like to add something regarding this?
Oh, of course. Actually, our government is watching over the situation, and yesterday our deputy education minister has said that whether we are counting, whether we will count the summative assessment or the continuous assessment, we will just watch over it. And he is just saying that yes, we have to just go on online classes, and we the teachers have to help the students in this regard. But the main challenge is many of the parts of the country, the students, even in many students of the cities areas, are not getting proper internet connection and devices, and they are not actually having the opportunity. And what Etham sir said, many of the students are losing their their interest in online classes, and of course the guardians are now telling us that yes, the schools are the better area, better place to study. Actually, we had a notion that yes, in our government school, especially in government school, there is no system of study, and the students hardly can get any lesson or hardly can get any learn anything from the teachers. But now, yes, now they are appreciating this. Yes, school is the better place for them to learn. And yes, the school is not for only learning. The places are, we actually teach them beyond study actually. But my concern is that yes, the post-corona situation, we'll see a great gap between the students who are getting involved in online classes and who are not getting online classes. So I think there will be a huge gap between the mentality, between the their academic what should I say, academic interest and academic skill. And we the teachers have to have that skill that yes, we have to mitigate this gap actually. So do you have any suggestions that how can we mitigate this gap? Actually, after 5 or 6 or 7 months, there will be a huge gap between these two sections. So, and we know that if you don't be on study, there will be you will forget many things, especially about mathematical terms and science related things. So how can we actually mitigate these problems? And
Okay,
do you have any suggestion?
So thank you very much, Pranav and Rajaram, and may I jump in? So I want to apply the term motivation practically right here. I do believe that everyone here believes that the interactions or the virtual sessions must not be just for the field for battling in English speeches, but to help the students have the floor. And this is the best part of the motivation in the classes. So can we have a very short voice from, okay, Kritika, do you have anything to say? Like what strategies do you wish the teachers apply to motivate you, to keep you more engaged in the online classes? Kritika Thapa?
Yes, sir.
You want to speak up? Please go on. So these students, Pranav sir, these students, when they have the opportunity to speak up, they will remember you forever. Like this platform had given me the first, and this is the very first international platform where I could speak when I was a 9th grader, when I was 10th grader. No? This is what we call, I believe, the practical use of motivation. Please go ahead, Kritika.
Okay, sir.
We expect to see you. Yes, there you are. Be short.
Hello everyone, I'm Kritika Thapa from Nepal, currently studying in grade 10 of Motherland Secondary School. Today I'll be sharing you some experiences regarding to online classes, how I joined it and how I am motivated to keep on going with it, and I will be sharing you some ideas or my thoughts about what the teachers should do to make the learning process more effective. Our online classes started about 5 months ago. When our online classes started, then it was really difficult for me to adjust in the online classes because it was our very first time. We use mobile phones and laptops for entertainment purposes only rather than learning purposes. Our friends as well made jokes when they heard about online classes. Our parents as well, they were not they raised question against our teachers about how the online classes could be effective through virtual processes. They were confused about like how can the students learn in an effective way through online classes in virtual way, because most of the students don't turn on their videos, and they might not be in the classes. Still they seem to be present in the classes, but they might not be present in the classes, right? So our teachers kept on teaching us, they kept us motivating and guiding, and now the interaction seems to be more in online classes than that of the physical classes. We learn visually and virtually with the help of the animated videos and slides, which keeps us motivated towards it. Though we are far apart from each other, but still our teachers support us, they guide us, and they teach us not to be panicked or frustrated and so on. When we are in online classes, then we face several problems like technical problems, the maintenance of time, and many more. But still, our teachers are always there to support us, they guide us, and they encourage us to keep on going and never to lose our hopes as well. So, um, we students face a lot of pressure as well while doing online classes, because we might not have the access to internet as well, and there comes the point of view when we cannot manage our time properly, and this has been troubling us a lot. So in such a case, our teachers need to encourage us how to manage our time properly, and they need to provide us some measures, or they need to provide us some measures that will help us to manage our time properly, and to reduce such pressures or avoid such pressures. It has been a problem for us to freely adapt in such virtual environment, as we have been facing lots of problems related to adaptation, but still our teachers encouraged us to do better and do well, so that we won't be frustrated. They continuously have supported us to to gain skills and knowledge by sharing ideas with them
Okay.
as well, and they have helped us for our betterment and better performance as well. Lastly, my mentor Baman sir has also taught me to enroll in some online courses, and enrolling in the online courses, I have learned a lot more. I have got some online certificates as well, which has encouraged me to further keep on emphasizing the online courses. And I'll like to suggest all of my fellow colleagues to keep on emphasizing such online activities.
Thank you.
Of homes as well, we can learn in a freely we can learn in a environment of virtual world freely, where we can explore and learn about many more things rather than being in a class.
Okay. Thank you very much, Kritika, for sharing your vision and advising me. And now I'm feeling like I feel really sorry. Like we teachers now, our school has been, I must say, use the word imposing now. We are imposing 5-hour long classes to these young kids now. Now it's high time for us to rethink. Isn't it a big pressure for them? So we have to rethink on it. As she said, like we are struggling a lot in adjusting with the devices get heated, and devices need to be shared with so many family members, and not every family has 5-6 devices at a time. And last, please make it short. And as I said, this can be good guidance for some other teachers, what the students really feel, what the students expect from us then. So let's hear from Sneha Adhikari. She is the last speaker from Nepal. Sneha Adhikari, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please go ahead. Try to be short. Thank you.
Sir. Hello everyone, I am Sneha Adhikari, currently studying in grade 10 in Nepal. Nepal went into lockdown from March because of the threat of COVID-19 within the country. So we did not study for more than a month because of the lockdown and the closing of the schools. But on 20th Vaisakh or 2nd May to be exact, our online classes started. Previously, we only had one class a day that could last about 45 minutes. But now we have 5 classes a day that last about 1 hour each. So at first, online classes seemed like a burden, to be honest. This just seemed like a way to engage ourselves and make us busy. This seemed like the strategy of teachers to make us busy and not get involved in other activities. But now I am really motivated by our teachers, including Baman sir himself, to be engaged in online classes and to get the most benefit from it. In the beginning, we would just turn off our videos, turn off our mics and would not interact much. But now, the level of interaction is much better in our classes. The students who did not interact in physical classes itself have been interacting in online classes. So our teachers have been motivating us to interact in our classes. So we had many competitions and programs in physical classes, but during the beginning of the online classes, they seemed impossible. But previously, we held a competition that was a Nepali eloquence competition that we held among the students of class 9. It was amazing. It was all good. Some network issues occurred, but it was amazing. So the day after tomorrow also, we have a competition that is English eloquence competition. And I, along with my classmates, are very excited for the competition. Our teachers had motivated us to engage in such activities and to make online classes more effective for us and fruitful for us. So this is how our teachers had motivated us to engage in online classes and to get the most benefit from them. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sneha. I think over to you. Back to you, Noreen.
Thank you, Baman sir, and I really appreciate that you have connected some of your students. This is, I think, the first time we could do that, and hearing the voice of our students, and you did a wonderful job. So we need to hear their voice also to know where we are going, where we're moving, and what problems they are facing. And she has appreciated that the online classes,
Now, Lorena, I would just like to add that that's the duty of a teacher. Then Babu sir is really a good motivator for his students. His students are lucky enough. Yes. So that's the way we can motivate our students.
Exactly.
Thanks again, Babu sir, and all the students. Just pass our gratitude, love, and cheers to them. Okay.
Our pleasure, sir.
So, sir, Pranab sir, would you like to share about our publication?
Yes. Okay. Just you can share that. I think those who are connected with our Phoenix page and our Phoenix Teachers Alliance page, you already have got the information that our next issue is going to publish. So we have already invited articles, submissions from the contributors. So those who have joined today, I would just once again like to remind you that please send your contribution within the 15th September. Okay. So we will requesting all of you to stay connected with the Phoenix team. So the way that our Baman sir has started today, like this is a platform we would like to learn together. We would like to grow together. This is the platform for sharing and learning. We are not here for teaching or judging anything else. So the issue that Baman sir has raised today regarding the salary issue, this is I think almost same in Bangladesh. And as Bangladesh, Nepal, and we all are facing quite some common difficulties regarding online classes, even during the time of pandemic, because we are in the same region, so cases are almost the same. And I would like to invite, this is our pleasure, if we could arrange any sessions I think Ishtiar sir and Noreen Miss all are here. If we can arrange some of our students, we can arrange a session for the students from some students from Nepal and some students from Bangladesh. They can join, and we will just listen to them that what are the problems they are facing, what are their suggestions actually. We can do that, and this platform is for such types of collaboration actually. That's the things we want to really do actually. And I'd just like to share another information with all the participants and guests here. This is not the platform to only to provide certificate for a webinar or for a talk. Okay, this is not our main motto actually. So we would frequently arrange such types of workshops, talks. Even we would just like to share. We would like to explore the issues that we are facing actually. Okay, so thanks once again, Babu sir. I think if we don't have any more questions, we can go for the end. So is
And
Sultan sir
before,
shared?
before you end up, I'm going to end up with a statement.
Sure.
There is, I said, salary is an issue, our plate is an issue, whether there is enough meal for us to survive or not. It's a main issue. However, if they are not going to be solved, and you must not quit your profession and your ethical responsibility, that if you know it, share it. Share it with whom? That's the students. No matter whether the government gives you the salary or not, no matter whether the administration gives you the salary or not, the students will be giving you the blessings. Even if you can't get the food, live with the blessings. And of course, the blessings are much worthier than the food items that your plate can be offering you. Thank you very much. We
Yes,
have to
thank you,
keep
Babu sir.
inspiring the students. Thank you.
Yes, that's the reason that why we are in teaching actually. That's the reason I think. So I think as Sultan sir is here.
Yes.
Mr. Sultan.
Yes, I'm good.
Okay, so now I'd just like to welcome Mr. Sultan Ahmed, who is the managing editor of the Phoenix team. He would like just to conclude today's sessions with vote of thanks. May I invite Mr. Sultan?
Thank you very much, Pranab sir.
And at the end, I request all of you to open your video for a few seconds. Okay, Sultan sir, go ahead.
Thank you very much, Pranab sir. So we must say this is a wonderful session, and thank you very much. Our special thanks goes to Mr. Baman sir, a wonderful person. He is a good friend of Bangladesh and Bangladeshi teachers, and he already explained in his session why is it important. I mean, the motivation, why is it important? And he stated even that nothing can better happen in the world without motivation. So does teaching English language as well, especially in this very pandemic situation, COVID-19. And I'd like to thank especially our Nepali friends and teachers. What I personally believe, Nepali teachers are the true spirits of English language teaching. We saw several times in Bangladesh, even we saw highly active, we saw them very active in Nepal as well, in different NELTA conferences. So I'd also like to thank the students, especially, it was really different and wonderful thinking by Baman sir, the students from Nepal. Thank you from the Phoenix team, and also teachers from India and from other different countries of the world. We are really grateful, glad, and thank you. And our also special thanks goes to the teachers from Bangladesh, and I mean all the participants who made it successful, who made our today's session successful. And we will have our next Phoenix talk very soon, inshallah. Till then, Allah Hafiz, and again, thank you all for making the Phoenix platform and the Phoenix talk so successful. Without your support and without your participation, it couldn't have been, and it will never be even. So thank you very much. Norina, please.
Yeah. Well, thank you again. It was really wonderful. It's a learning opportunity for me as well. Though I have been working behind the screen, taking care of the technical things. But what I have been like trying to focus on this Baman sir's presentation.
We can see you on the screen now.
Yes, no, yeah. So I
have
have got some time to this is the chance for me to say thank you to Baman sir and all the teachers from Bangladesh and Nepal again, and hopefully we'll meet again. I have also some friends in Nepal, and I wish to someday visit there because this is a beautiful place.
You should say, Baman sir, Narini is also a TA fellow.
Yeah, I know.
And I have met some, TESOL program, those who we have still connected with, some Nepali teachers at the TESOL conference in USA. So still we have the connection and friendship, and that's why I feel kind of connection with Nepali teachers, and I wish to someday visit there. Thank you again. So we'll like to, if you just turn on the camera, if you can, if you have any technical problems, I would not ask you to do so. So you can take group photos. We'll keep as a memory of us.
We are ready.
Yeah. Are you going to take pictures, sir?
Don't forget to
you are very good.
I can't.
Okay, let me do that.
Okay, you have to do it.
Yeah, this first one. Yes, done with the first. Let me move to the next one. Here it is.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you again.
Can you leave now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you all.
So thank you all. You can leave now.
And see you soon. Okay.
See you again.